Let's Play Skyrim Special Edition with Mathius here. We've just spent the night behind us in Windhelm there, and we're now setting off towards the Ingol Barrow with the intent of killing two birds with one stone. We have to take the coral claw that we purchased down there and see what goodies the tomb is hiding for us. And as with the experience we have, those things are typically guarded by undead. We're going to attempt to make use of some scrolls provided to us by Jazargo up at the college and do him a favour as well. Okay, I thought that might have been a bandit for a second there. That's the Khajiit, they're just minding their own business. Is that a wood cutting stand or just a pile of logs? Okay, looks like that was just a pile of logs. Firewood would be actually quite helpful to us while we're out and about here, but I forgot to get any while we were in the city. I think there's one there. I think what we're going to do is just quickly borrow your stump there, guys. Thanks very much. So we don't freeze to death out and about while we're looking for this Ingol Barrow. The fire here is actually keeping us warm while we do this. That's real nice. I'm really enjoying that. Hope you guys are enjoying Lumberjack Simulator here with our infinite pile of firewood. I think you do like 3 of these at a time and then you stop, from what I remember. I haven't actually, yep. Well, I don't know how long 6 firewood's gonna last, but it should be enough to warm us up once, and we're right next to a city anyway. So we're going to run on up. Now if we follow this pathway, we should go to roughly where we need to be. It is nice that we finally have this woodcutter axe. And I know we passed up 1 or 2 in the more southerly regions, but I didn't realise just how cold Windhelm and Northwoods would be. That's the barrow we're looking for up ahead, past Hlalu Farm. And there's a chicken. In case anyone had neglected to notice Mr. Chicken, I think he'd have been upset. Polyfrost Farm. All of which is pretty meaningless to us. We're probably going to spend the day in the barrow and then another night in Windhelm when we get out. I'm going to assume it's going to take us most of a day to get through. More wolves. There he is. Oh, none of your business. We're starting to freeze already. Because, yeah, I guess it's just that cold out here. But we've made it to the barrow. We haven't frozen quite to death. Saw a shadow of a bird for a moment there and thought there was things outside the barrow that we were going to have to deal with. Someone's left offerings. What do we have? Can we read this book? Okay, I'll take the snowberries and the salt pile. I will take everything until I can read this. I can't read this book. It is frozen shut. Someone must have left some kind of moisture on the pages. Into the barrow we go. Now, I'm hoping that this isn't going to have some Draugr murder lord. But we haven't had great luck with that. What is that? I have never seen that before. That is interesting. Is it going to follow me? That's interesting. I think we're going to wait by this fire here for a moment. I don't think we can interact with this guy at all. It seems to just be doing its own thing. We no longer have frostbite. If we check our stats here, we're just very cold, which is going to it's actually quite severe. But we're going to start to press in a little bit anyway. We should be able to handle the standard Draugr. Is that another one? What on earth is going on? For those of you wondering, I've actually never done this before. What the heck is going on here? It's the same blue as the Draugr's eyes, which makes me think I'm looking at souls or some such here. Okay, let's take a look around for clues here. They're normally pretty obvious. Wait. Well, this guy obviously failed. But maybe notes on Ingle Barrow. The Code of Malakath. Let's take a look here at the Ingle Barrow notes. What a peculiar place the Barrow turned out to be. I hadn't explored for very long before reaching the elaborate room and gate locking me from the going further into the crypt. I confess it, I'm relieved. This place puts the fear of oblivion into me. There are some carvings in this room. I'll attempt to transcribe them for the college, so I have something to show for this effort. All was so in Antora, land of truth and our home. Man in his throne, so should he be. Whale in the sea, so should he be. Eagle in the sun's sky, so should he be. So, man in his throne, man, whale, eagle. Okay. Man, whale, in the sea. Eagle for the sky. I think that's it. Now what about this guy? Did we skip out too early on that? Snake in the weeds, so should he be. There we are. I mean, it made sense, but I thought I've had these things figured out once before, and it turned out the puzzle was right above them, so maybe I'm not the super genius I thought I was. Although I'm surprised Mr. Scholar didn't figure that out. Now what the hell are you, you crazy little baubles? It goes deeper, does it? Yeah, oh no, it's not a zone transition. Well now, I get the feeling I go across this narrow bridge through the doorway and that I get killed when I get there. What is going on with these things? We've got a doorway there. Down here we have just a dead end, no hidden chests or anything. Now I came here with a specific intent of testing out my scrolls of flame for Jizargo. So far I've found not a single undead on which to test my new flame scrolls. I have a lockpick skill of 60? That can't be right. Terrible at lockpicking. Oh, that's plenty of money for us. Getting into the habit of quick saving a lot more. Is that enchanted at all? Nope, just a steel greatsword. More interested in those snowberries. That is a lot of snowberries. Ah. Oh, hi. Oh, we're all the way to the end already? Oh. That is very nice. Now then, let's take a look at this coral dragon claw. See, we have snake, moth at the bottom, that looks like wolf in the middle. There we are. Back up just in case this is trapped. Now we have a lot of these things right now. I'm still a little bit unsure as to what they are. If I go through this entire barrow without finding an undead... There's one. Maybe? Oh! Scared of someone called Engel, okay. Well, you know what, we're actually going to try this, where is it listed? Here it is, scrolls. I'm going to try this. Oh, this takes a while to cast. And we got dead trying, so I think we'll cast that early next time. I've never actually ran into spells that take time to cast before. That was new for me. Guessing that one's ready. That's cool. Turns out he is higher level in this Guardian Circle, and the healing doesn't matter. So I guess we were better off with our first plan. Where are you at, Engel? There you are. Nope, I don't want any of that. Apparently I got it anyway. We're going to try and sprint away from this guy. Just close that door, thank you. Now then, let's see if I can trigger this trap on the guy. We're actually out of magicka. We'll deal with that super quick. The only one we have. Let it recharge. He might have lost interest in us. Seems unlikely. I'm still not sure what these baubles are. I feel like they're more important than I realize they are. Bingo, buddy. How you doing? Hope you're not taking this fireball too personally, but you are trying to murder me, so you know, we need to have a discussion about that at some point. Okay, he doesn't seem to want to come past this point. Maybe he can't go too far from his corpse. Oh, I was so wrong. I'm just going to close that, so that we have a solid indication of if he opens it. Buddy? You gone again? Maybe the repeated fireballings actually scared him. Or firebolt, I guess, not fireball. We're not quite cool enough for a true fireball yet. But we had what we need to kill Engel. And his shade just vanished. Now, Engel himself is still kind of sitting in his chair here. And we're gonna be very careful. What is this? Is this just... that's just a steel battle axe. There's nothing special about that. That's pretty cool. We'll take that. Don't want anything of that. Helm of Ingol. Is this special? Is this magic? Increases frost resistance. Okay, cool. Well, sorry, Jizargo buddy, but, well, this place wasn't full of too many Draugr. We'll take the gold, and I guess we'll head on up and continue our actual objective for the college, which I think is to go kill bandits. Some book bandits, I think, is what we're after here. yeah, so not too many undead in there to test J'zargo's scrolls upon. But we did get a cool helmet, so we'll have to tell that to shopkeeper lady. Could you not today, please? Thank you. So let's see where this actually pooped us out. Just a bit north of Ingol. And I guess now we run our pretty little selves to our objective, which, you know, all the way down this road, across the bridge. A bit further than I would like. And we're on around 1 PM, so we may end up spending the day back in Windhelm, selling what we earned down there. And maybe gathering a little bit more firewood, because I think we're going to have to camp dealing with these bandits. And I have no idea how long a single piece of firewood lasts with this mod. Screw you, rabbit. Finally, a worthy fall. Yes! Now, we can actually deal with these goats here. I think I shot them both over. Oh no, one survived. One I shot off the cliff. Awesome. So we're gonna take these. We can use them to pay for our night in town, hopefully. Windhelm isn't the most welcoming place, but it's a little bit more welcoming than the frigid outdoor areas of Skyrim. Mostly. I love those trade ships that they have there. I assume those are trade ships. They might be, well, I suppose they're just ships really, you can use them for whatever you like. We do also have our own little cooking station, so we can actually turn those legs of goat into charred meat now. I believe if we add some vegetables, we could also turn them into other things. Can I just borrow your fire a moment? I was about to borrow the chopping station, but she has that, so we'll just wait. I like this man's sword, and I like the fact they have a sheath now. You are very true on that, and I guess you can just afford to wear just a shirt because you are made of fur. Well, maybe I should have went there, because I'm not dealing well with this snow, if we're being honest. Okay, well, I guess I'll leave you to your day.
Do you seek to make a purchase?
You know what, yeah, if you're gonna do some trading.
This one needs something?
Oh, no, I don't need training in lockpicking. How about you? What do you do? Yeah, no kidding. Are you the merchant then?
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you?
What do you sell here exactly? I see firewood. Okay, well, we're gonna sell whatever random gems we have. We could be making jewelry with these, but we're gonna pass on that. We're gonna keep the coral claw. I don't think it has any use now, but I just kind of like having it around.
I hope that you will come to do business with us again.
Maybe. I'm probably going to die, but maybe. I don't think we're gonna bother staying in Windhelm. We have a little bit of firewood. I think we can actually use a mechanic in the actual camping thing to gather firewood as well. And it's not too bad in the area that we're in now. At least not compared to Winterhold up in the north there. Gather some alchemy ingredients as we go. Do a bunch of enchanting and alchemy when we make it back to the college. Or if we find any random benches and such lying around. There is a dead goat here. Did I kill you, goat? I didn't, because you still have things. Good. I like things and stuff. More goats. Where did they go? Okay, now we're freezing, we're suffering from frostbite. So I think, if I remember rightly, there was a camp halfway up here.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough.
No, we're just going to leave that as it is.
I'm not going to.
And we may set up our own camp up by this mill for the night. Be a safe-ish place to test our mechanics. Okay, so we can't actually get across there. I was really hoping there was a safe way across. Okay, we're freezing to death, so we're just going to take our chance and set up our tent here by the road. Place here. Now, how do we place the campfire itself? Use light, lie down, sleep, exit. Okay. I'm going to quickly check how to use these campfires, folks. Okay, folks, so I pressed a button. Turned out it was not too difficult to do. We get 6 hours of firewood, I think. We can cook some pheasant breast. Sure, we'll do that. And we can do leg of roast goat. So we'll grill a couple of these up. Turned out I didn't have the hotkeys set. This works slightly different in Special Edition to how I remember it working in the regular. I think we're just going to sit in our little tent here with our fire just outside and just let ourselves warm up. First time this has actually worked. We have frozen to death in the tent. Well, not really to death, but we have frozen once or twice before. So it's nice to be getting a handle on this. I guess, just have to, yep, we're still just cold. We're gonna let this tick over a moment. In fact, I think while we have this fire nice and lit and we have our camp, we can press L, which is a hotkey I just assigned, and we can chop dead wood. We are hungry, that's fine. We have goat. We harvested 4 pieces of dead wood. That's enough to start a new fire, I think. So we're gonna eat some beef stew and a grilled chicken breast, and I think we'll put this campfire out. We got 3 campfire back. That's well. I guess we don't have any skills, so we'll destroy this campfire, pack up our tent, and be on our way. Apparently the air is bone chilling, and I don't think our warmth is going to last very long, so we'll get a move on here. Hopefully make it to slightly warmer climates, as I think the area we're going to is. We need to be heading south actually a little ways, so we'll do that now. Head towards the warmer areas of Skyrim, which is, you know, still not all that warm, if we're being honest. We may duck into this cave, after all, for, okay, we have enemies. I'm going to do a quick save just here. For Mathius, this is kind of how he earns his living, actually, now. That thought is still quite odd to him. Keep ducking and weaving while our magic comes back. And then, there we are. Knock these guys down. We're getting quite good at this. And oh, some gloves. Some actual gloves. I think we're actually going to put those on instead of our little armoured fur braces. Should hopefully keep our hands a little bit warmer. Not entirely sure if that's true. We'll take your lockpick, and I think we're going to take advantage of your little cave here to get warm and see what goodies they have in have hidden for us in here. Now, the presence of bandits directly outside this door leads me to believe there will be bandits inside here as well. So we're going to try and be a little bit sneaky. Keep our eyes open for traps. Now, as long as it's just bandits, I think we'll be okay. Our biggest threat right now is actually other spellcasters. Or particularly powerful creatures. Like, I think if we run into a vampire, we'll have some trouble. So far, I'm not. Nope, won't see it. Heard nothing. Okay, good. I'm glad there's no more bandits. There's probably more bandits. We could use a nap, which is a strange thought after the thrill of just killing people. To feel tired. I think we're getting a little bit too used to taking lives. We're feeling a little bit more confident here. Not going to be quite as ginger in our approach. We're a little bit warmer, feeling a little bit more like ourselves. Come on, buddy, you can do it. You can do it. Oh. Well, points for effort. What ore is this? Corundum. That's actually quite rare. It's a shame that we're not a smith. We will take that iron ingot though. We are intending to make items for ourselves to enchant. Yeah. We may steal some of the firewood on the way back out here. Why is there a castle door down here? How often do Nords lose castles underground? Because it seems to happen more often than it should, really. I feel like there's a story about building castles on sand that Nords should really hear. There's nothing. Wow, I am terrible. The worst combat was it ever. Okay, this guy's a little bit tougher than the rest. We've got room to play with though. Oddly enough, that no one bests an orc thing is a religious statement for them, because if you've been beaten, according to Malakath's code, you're no longer an orc. You don't get to call yourself that. At least I've heard that said somewhere. I don't know exactly how true it is. It sounds like something Malakath would do. Oh, wow, I'm great at this lockpicking thing, guys, I swear. There we are. More stuff to enchant, more soul gems. A little bit of iron to work with. We may use that alchemy lab on the way back. 2 gold. Wow, that was great, thanks. Keep our eyes open for more sneaky little bandits hiding in corners. Okay. Wooden bowl. We'll take the deer pelt and the pheasant. You know, we'll take your goat's cheese too. You guys don't deserve nice cheeses or cabbages. Take your bread. These guys have a lot of chests. Why did I... You know what? No, we're keeping those clothes. So it turns out with maces, you don't stick them with a pointy end. Mathius is not an honourable man. Honourable combat is a strange concept. Potato healing potion. Silver ring. What goodies did you have for me? Pretty much nothing. Cool. think I've gotten my fair share of loot out of here. Only really came in here to warm up anyway. I feel like this should go further than it does, but I guess not. This is just the end of the ruin. And how are we looking? We're only cold now, which I think is just a constant when you're in Skyrim. That's just how things work. You know, I am going to quickly steal some of your firewood. Although, I don't feel like taking any of the bits you've chopped because they're probably not very good. Stand by the fire for a moment while we do this. So, I don't think this is particularly what Mathius had envisioned when he came to Skyrim. His life of academia and studying in guild halls versus his life in Skyrim of dungeon delving to pay for food while he receives his education. We are completely warm. That's nice to see. Let's go ruin that by standing outside in a blizzard. We still don't have that spell from Tolfdir that I'd like to get next time I see him, but we haven't come across him again in a little bit. So off we run. There is a Dwemer ruin around here somewhere, but we're not going to touch that with a barge pole. We're going to run our pretty little selves south until we hit the next main road, and then east. I'm seeing green over this way, guys. Just hope we don't run into anything particularly nasty. There's a castle there. We're going to avoid that for now. Because as much as Mathius will explore when and while he can, I don't think he's particularly eager to go poking in random ruined towers. As his exploration is mostly based on the fact that he needs money. Ah, rain's coming. And our fur tent doesn't actually do much for rain. Kinda lets that through. Oh, this isn't just rain, it's a full-blown storm, okay. Oh, Shrine of Talos. Now, we haven't really covered it yet, but I think Mathius still believes in Talos as a god, and does still worship when he can, so even though this stuff looks super good, we aren't going to be stealing any of it. Say our prayer to Talos, and I think we might actually, let's see. Do we have a particularly good thing we could leave here? You know, this is quite valuable. This is probably one of the most valuable things we own. And we're going to leave this alongside the other offerings to Talos. May he ever be watchful over mankind. And then we're going to duck out and try and find our own cover from this storm. Now, we want to avoid those giants. I do not feel like joining the Skyrim space program, and that is what will happen if we get too close. I mean, as long as we don't violate his little territory markers there, we should be mostly left alone. Giants live on a live and let live kind of policy. I'm not really seeing anywhere for us to, oh boy. Well, I guess we're about to get soaked to the bone anyway. But I think we're in a, more temperate zone of Skyrim, so hopefully we can just keep going for a while. I would like to make it to our destination before the day's out, but that's not looking as likely anymore. Look at you. Oh, well, you don't have any food on you, so we're just going to let you slide back down the hill. Let some wolves eat you. You don't have anything human edible on you. Meanwhile, we'll gather our ingredients. Keep running ourselves towards our objective. Can't reach that one, I guess. Ah, now there was ruffians at this place last time. So we managed to duck past. Nope, not happening. You have a nice day. It's considerably nicer by the fact I don't have to kill you all. That's an elk, not a wolf. I think we're already, like I say, pretty much soaked from this storm. So we may end up just swimming across this river, ducking in when we see a good spot to make it across. Damn crabs. Grab our mountain flowers. That may be where we need to be across there. I see you there, hiding looking like a rock. Gonna blast these guys away. The water is extremely cold, so we may have to set up camp when we get to the other side. Hopefully we can make it to the castle before we start to freeze. I would like to save our camping supplies. Oh, okay, that's a giant fighting somebody. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the Skyrim space program. You do you, giants. You do you. You were not sensible. Now, I mean, these might have been the guards to the place where we're going. Hopefully those giants aren't looking at us. Nope, they're not. So we're gonna grab your gold and start sprinting our happy little butt this way. Is that... Okay, flame axe knock. Of course it resisted the firebolt. What am I thinking? We do have sparks here, so we're not completely out of options. Hopefully having a fireball tossed at us warmed us up a little bit. Okay, we have more wizards around. We're gonna... I don't know what he just did. Ah, no, that was the flame axe exploding. Okay, we have an ice mage on the way. We're going to want to keep them at range and just blast into them. Okay, we're out of magic. Okay, one down. Staff of the Familiar. Spell form. Also, sorry, we're going to grab that staff on our way up. Put that into our right hand. There are still enemies up here. I'm going to summon our Familiar. It should be autonomous enough to attack our enemies. Yep. Good old Wolfie boy has found its way to where we're trying to go. Oh, maybe not. There's your difference between an apprentice and a master. One hides behind rocks. Now I'm not sure who that is telling us that we can't match the power they wield. We're gonna stand near this fire pit for a moment. Yeah, I think that fire's only gonna do so much. Sneak our way into the dungeons. Okay, nothing there. Seems like an appropriate time to reflect on what we've learned. I think we're actually going to get some health this time. Now let's see. We can't do much more of that. Fire spells reduce the fire resist. Oh, that is very nice. We are... Frostfall. Nice. We are focusing quite heavily into our fire spells. I think that's always been the case for Mathius. He knows where his talents lie. This is unfortunate. But the things we need to continue our education are here. So we'll press on. Okay, well, we need to be wary of traps now as well.
What is it? Go, my attack!
So, as it turns out, guys, I'm a pretty terrible wizard. Not sure if you'd noticed yet. Thought I would fill you in on that. Okay, now he's using good magic. We're gonna get across to here. See if we can... Didn't expect him to have the magic to block so many successive shots like that. But he does. We're gonna bring out our staff of this guy. I don't think that's true. Oh. Well, you know what? I guess we're just gonna... Nope. This guy just stabbed us to death. Should have went with my staff of the familiar there, I think. Lesson learned. Get a nice distraction going. Did our familiar just fail to materialize? Or did he kill it? Nope, I think it just... Yep, it ran off before... He's done it again. There we are. Hello, buddy. Nothing to learn from there. Take these soul gems. I'm rather hopeful one of these guys will have a good, yeah, rather hopeful one of these guys will have a good spell tome for conjuration. We haven't come across any yet. And I saw that down there too. Okay, so we're going deeper in. Conjurer. Do you have a book for me? You don't. Did that bucket just set that trap off? What is... Oh, okay. Yeah, nope, no chances being taken there. Not taking any chances on these things. Looks like they were doing some form of experimentation on them. Not even they deserve that. Nope. Further in it seems. That went well. Not so much that.
Scared him off.
We really are very squishy. We might have to think about maybe getting some armor for Mathius and enchanting it instead of going with the robes. Happy though. Oh. Master how did these guys take down a master vampire? Oh, I guess there are a lot of them. Nope. Stay over there. I'm not dealing with that right now. Right, the books are that way. Oh, deeper in. Okay. Are you still alive there, buddy? No, I guess it's just twitching nerve endings. I don't see any Oh, that was a bad guy.
Please let me out of here. Let me out. They're going to do something awful to me.
Yeah, that seems like what they do here.
Right there in the center. Hurry, before more of them show up.
You know what? Sure, why not? Hope this doesn't let the dogs out. Nope, didn't. Cool.
Oh, you've saved me. Thank you so much. Who knows what they'd have done to me if you hadn't come along?
Well,
I promise I'll help you get out of here.
I've got an inkling of what they were doing. Where are the books that you stole, by the way?
The books? Oh, I see. I thought perhaps... Well, I thought you'd come for me. But yes, the books. The caller will have them. She was most interested in one of the volumes. Although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up.
You should get yourself to
Don't
safety.
you need my help?
You're not sure, yeah.
I shall do my best.
These things are dangerous. You can come with. Don't suppose you happen to have any summoning spells on you. Oh, wow. I'm not good at this. I think we may still be a little bit frostbitten. A locked chest in a locked room. Why you gotta be like this game? Okay. Let's...
Why did I ever come here?
Good question. Is this further in or further back? Oh, this goes deeper. Oh, this guy's someone's flame after. Nice. Yeah, you go to town there, buddy. I mean, we can't both get in that narrow corridor. If you want to back up and give me some room, I'll take my turn. Hawthorne? Oh, okay. Yeah, suck wolf woman. Okay. Well then. I think that went well. Not perfectly. But you know, not things don't often go perfectly. We'll leave Hawthorne where he fell and consider that. Well, I mean, we extended his life by minutes. Well, probably shortened it, actually. I don't think they would have killed him right then. Okay. I think we need to be a little bit more careful here. These guys have proven that they're dangerous. Why do we have no magic? Do we have a head injury? Yes, okay. And I guess we go down here and have a light snack. It's an odd life we've chosen to live now, I guess. I may swap out this mod for another one, as yeah, 250 seconds with, or is that, or until fully healed? Because I am fully healed, nearly. There we are. Okay, that slightly better then. If we can just cast some restoration or something before we Now we want to be on full magicka before we launch this first surprise attack here. Okay. So we're at one of those situations again. Restoration magic. Cool. Oh, we need to recharge this. Okay, well, we can do that quickly. Charge this item. We use one of the petties. Put them there. There we are. Wolf, we need... Yeah, there we are. Nice. Now, I could be testing my scrolls of undead burning here. but I'm just going to be going all out with the whole kill everything thing. Get wrecked, son. Okay. Don't think our familiar lasted very long. We definitely need our own conjuration magic. Well. Quite a few orc fleshes. It's my wolf, okay. We're definitely going to be taking Ray's zombie. And we're going to be favoriting that guy. Now he should have all of the capabilities that he had in life. Came with us, awesome. So I'm sorry that this invasion of an enemy spellcaster's lair is so boring. That is not our dog. It is so boring for you, Mathius. But we, you know, we kind of have to stay awake from them. Yeah. The Doors of Oblivion. Well, it sounded like a super cool thing to read, but guess not. Okay. Getting good at that. You coming, buddy? Hopefully you're more useful than the last guy. Nothing? Ow. All yours. You. Earn your own life. Well, zombies aren't known for their intellect, I guess. There he goes. Sorry you didn't. For now, yes. Okay. Nope. Note to self. Zombies are terrible. Come on, open the door. Stuck in that door, or... No, you don't know how doors work. Okay, then I hope you don't mind if I take this time to find a new zombie. Hello, new friend. That was unfortunate. Well, this is kind of awkward. Just gonna wait here a moment. There we go. Now, are you going to be useful? I hope so. The last guy was terrible. Okay. Why would you... You knew I was there. I don't even feel like I earned that one. Oh yeah, I need your criticism right now, sure. Where the hell are these damn books we're looking for? Well, that's cool. Shame we don't have... Something tells me that isn't very enchantable. Give me that soul gem. Yeah, it's a shame we don't have armor with us right now, or we could have enchanted it. But I guess we will see what we can disenchant. Yep, we're gonna disenchant those. Robes of minor restoration, we want those too. We might keep that because 30 is quite a lot, and it's some. You know, we're gonna want light armor, not heavy. So we'll get rid of that too. And that. Get some nice enchanting experience. Let's see, what did we learn about enchanting from that? I haven't actually looked at the enchanting tree in quite a while. First level. Yeah, okay, we're going to take that now. We are going to be enchanting some stuff pretty soon. I remember that unusual gem. I don't remember what it does. Door is barred from the other side, so we're still not done with this place. Looks like a library of some kind. Sorry, I think I just ruined dinner. Spirit of Nern. You know, there are a lot of terrible books in this world. Okay, I feel like we're finally getting close. Fairly sure we have all that, but the spell tomes can be sold or maybe just gifted to the college, I guess. Do we have 8? Nope. Nothing to be heard over here. You just stay up there, Frost. Now we back away while he explodes, because we've seen that happen. There it is. A big explosion, too. Quite a long episode, this one. But, well, I guess that is what it is. Just the length of this assignment we've been given. My books in here? Nope. Oh, it goes further up. Okay. I think we're nearly at the end here. Maybe this is where the caller, whoever that is, lives. Ritual chamber. Well, doesn't that sound nice and
You're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects.
Maybe.
How nice to meet you.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot my library card. It's kind of embarrassing just here to borrow a book.
So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything.
What if I said please?
Oh, I'm afraid we're well beyond pleasantries.
That's unfortunate.
I'll allow you the opportunity to turn around, walk out that door, and never come back. I suggest you move quickly.
Alternate plan.
How dare you!
I summon an action act, and between the two of us, we lashed you a little bit of ribbons. Ow. Stop healing, stop healing. Well, you are just peachy. And you are a terrible wizard. Good job we didn't explode those books. But, you know, I think after all that, the exhaustion of what we've just done, I think we're gonna walk down these stairs into this bedroom here. Use one of those benches to bar the door and get a well-earned night's rest while we reflect on the progress we've made in just a scant few days at the college. These new spells allowing us to face spellcasters that literally days ago would have torn us to pieces, with the help of a few magical artifacts, of course. And the realization that iron and steel are not as unreliable as Mathius thought them to be. I'm going to call this episode here, folks, with Mathius crawling into one of these optimistically called beds, and we'll see you in the next one.